How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. So, chances are, if you found this video, you either know me from my Instagram page or from my other YouTube channel. But if you happen to stumble upon this video by chance, my name is Jesse, and I'm your new favorite YouTuber. All right, so this series is actually going to be my trip to Fiji. It's actually crazy that I'm starting off with this as the first video on this channel because it's really a trip to a different country. It's phenomenal. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So this YouTube channel is going to be geared around more lifestyle content, vlogs, self-improvement, fashion, stuff like that. I plan to tell stories of people that I find inspirational. I kind of just want to make an educational and captivating space above anything else. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And yeah, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time in the beginning. I just will let you know that in this first episode of the Fiji vlog, a lot of stuff happens and you're going to need context for that. So I'm going to be popping in from time to time to personally explain what's going on, because if I wasn't, it'd be really confusing. So yeah, without further ado, welcome to Fiji. So in order for me to get to Fiji, I had to first fly to Los Angeles, which is fine. I don't really mind traveling. However, it was a 14-hour layover. Like, I got to LA at like 7 in the morning and I didn't leave until like 11, 12 at night, or technically the next morning. It was so stressful. Like, I was literally going insane, just like seeing all those people over and over and over again. Like, I was trying to be on my phone, got bored of that. I was trying to read books, I got bored of that. It was so terrible, guys. Like, I thought I could do it in theory, but when I actually got there and tried to practice it, it was unbelievable. But luckily, right before I got onto the plane, I made a friend. Her name was Sami. She's originally from Nepal, but she now lives in the United States and she's studying abroad in Australia. So she was actually flying to Fiji and then from Fiji to Australia. She was actually a few months older than me, so as you can imagine, we had a lot to talk about. But since we come from two completely different places, we had a lot of differences as well. She really made that entire end of flying to Fiji just so much better. Like, it was literally unbearable before she came along. So shout out to you, Sami. So yeah, it was rough. I thought I was going to die in that airport, but luckily we made it through. We got on the plane and we were ready to embark on this culturally enriching experience. Getting onto the plane to go to Fiji, I was extremely tired. I had stayed up like the entire day before that because I didn't want to be jet lagged. So I kind of wanted to sleep on the plane on the way there, and that worked out pretty fine. It was actually pretty crazy because it was pitch black that entire flight until I actually was about to land in Fiji. I slept almost the entire 11-hour, 10-hour flight. And then when I woke up, the sun was just starting to come out. Like, the sunlight cracked into the earth, lit up the islands, and it was just a beautiful sight. Like, I actually have footage of that, but that's the first thing I saw when I woke up. So it was just majestic. And since I slept that entire 10-hour, 50-minute flight to be exact, I felt so energized when I got up. Like, I was really ready to just hit the ground running as soon as I got to Fiji. But little did I know, things were about to get very bad. Yeah, so I almost got deported. It's crazy to say, at least I think that's what was about to happen. Anyways, what happened was when I got to Fiji, I didn't have a reservation for a hotel or a resort. So when I got there and explained to them what was going on, they were like, "What are you doing here?" A lot of you guys are probably wondering why exactly I went to a different country, foreign country, never been to before, without having a reservation. Well, In order to answer that, we have to go back in time. It was around November or December of 2021. I met this woman named Rena. She was actually born in Fiji, currently living in Fiji, but she was visiting her daughter and her son-in-law in the United States. So I got to meet Rena, got to know her a little bit better. We became friends. She eventually introduced me to her husband, Aman, and her daughter, Shiona. Little did I know at the time, Rena and Aman were living legends. And yeah, we spent a lot of time with each other. We went out to eat. We got to do a lot of cool stuff. And then they were only in the United States temporarily. So it was like 5 or 6 months later, they were going back to Fiji. But they told me, hey, if you want, you can come stay with us in Fiji for a little bit. And the thing about me is, I know a once in a lifetime blessing when I see one. So I gladly took them up on their offer. Because the entire time she taught me all this wonderful stuff about Fiji. And then she showed it to me when I got there. So yeah. Me, Rena, and Aman started off as friends, but we ended up as family. Now, going back to the present, I'm facing deportation, remember? Yeah, so I told them a lot, actually, what the plan was, like why I didn't have a reservation, but I guess they didn't believe me for some reason.
इसकी 5th of June departing है यहाँ से ना 5th of June इसकी.
So the customs officer leads me back into this room, and then I was in there for like 10 minutes, and then eventually like the manager or supervisor, I don't know who he was, he had an office, he called me into his office, and then he asked me to explain myself. I told him everything that I told her and the people before that, and I'm really assuming that he didn't believe me because he asked me if I had a picture of her ID, which I did, so I showed him to make sure that I was telling the truth. And then take it a step further, he asked me for a number so we can call her and verify what was going on. So he calls her, they have a conversation in Hindi. I didn't understand it at the time, but their daughter later translated and let me know that they were basically like verifying everything, that I was supposed to be there and that I knew them in the first place. And Rena tells them, yeah, I know him. I'm actually waiting for him right now. We're at the airport. So he stamps my visa and releases me. And with that, after almost 24 hours of traveling, I was finally ready to enjoy Fiji. Alright, we made it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The southern hemisphere hits different. I don't know. Things just feel a little bit weird. But anyways, this is the day one. Ooh. I know y'all see that. Look at that. Okay. Day one fit. It's kind of a throwaway fit because I don't know what I'm going to be getting into today. So something basic. But yeah, see you more later. All right, guys. So I'm actually... There's a lot of stray animals here. So I'm actually at the police station right now. People I'm staying with wanted to handle like a personal matter. But no, it's pretty cool. I want to tell you guys that like, it's just... Like I said earlier, like it feels different, like being in the southern hemisphere, flying to an island, like I never thought this feels like a DLC. It doesn't really feel like real life. But no, like I'll show you guys around. This place is beautiful. Be like, they were showing me the beach earlier. Like I can't wait to go out there and take pictures. I'm gonna have a lot of fun here. I can tell you that right now. I think there's some people over here playing rugby. Another big thing about Fiji is they love rugby. It's like, I'm not gonna say it's their national sport, but no, they love rugby. So I'm gonna record these high school kids. Yeah, it's cool. That's a pretty picture. Guys, it's been an amazing first day in Fiji. I got to meet so many people, explore so much of the culture. I love it. I didn't really get to record that much just because like it was kind of like all in my face. It was just meeting new people and everything, but no, it was amazing. We're on the beach right now, just checking out the sunset. I'm definitely going to come back and take pictures here. So if you see pictures of me and the sunset on the beach, mind your business. I definitely wore the wrong shoes to be walking on the beach right now, but this place is amazing. I'm gonna eat dinner up there, mark my words. It'd be like that. Just found a seashell. I didn't think this is something that people actually really did in real life, but no, it happens. Seashells on the beach, they're everywhere. Alright guys, so that's actually it for this video for me. I realized that this episode was really short. I was taking in so much culture. I was meeting all these people and experiencing all this new food, all these new locations. I really just didn't want to record that much because it was a lot in my face right then and there at that moment. I did want to say thank you guys for watching this. I appreciate the support. I hope you guys really go on to enjoy this series because I got to experience so much stuff. So I think that's that. See you guys.